Her options certainly have narrowed significantly. And of course, last night it was enacted into law that she's now duty-bound to seek an extension to this process and avoid no deal, although she was heading that way already. She'll be meeting Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron, asking for that extension. She'll want it to be short. They'll want it to be long enough to actually achieve something. And also, they'll want to see evidence that she's likely to achieve something and won't simply continue bumbling along without a solution. She'll be talking up the prospects of a solution coming out of those talks that she's been having with the Labour Party. But its leader, Jeremy Corbyn, has been doing the rounds saying that, during those talks, she's shown no willingness to compromise on her red lines. The compromise he's looking for is a customs union and perhaps a confirmatory referendum, but certainly that's something that would not fly with the hard Brexit faction of her party. So all the newspaper headlines here today are talking about Theresa May heading to a humiliating summit in Brussels where she'll be pleading for more time. Meanwhile, number 10 Downing Street is trying to distract the news agenda with, wait for it, new laws on making it easier for couples to divorce. Sometimes you feel like you couldn't make this stuff up, Belle.
Ty, thank you very much. Ty again right there in Westminster. Well, let's cross over as ever to get the European side of this story. First in Berlin with Jonah Kalgren, and then we'll be talking to Stefan de Vries in Paris. But first to you, Jonah. We've got Theresa May heading over to Berlin to meet with Angela Merkel. Do you think Merkel's going to be receptive to her request for a short delay?
Well, this is not going to be a fun and friendly meeting. I don't think that any meetings that Theresa May has these days are fun and friendly. But Angela Merkel might at least listen to Theresa May and consider what she has to say. You have to remember that one of the guiding principles of Angela Merkel as a politician is to avoid chaos and conflict. And that means avoiding a hard Brexit, because a hard Brexit would be chaotic and very problematic for German businesses. So she might listen, she might consider, but what she then says afterwards, well, no one is going to know. We're going to have to find out later today.
Jonah, thank you very much. So that was Jonah in Berlin. We're going to cross over now to Paris, where Stefan de Vries is waiting for us. Stefan, Macron, who Theresa May is due to meet after she meets Merkel, has been vocal in his disagreement to the idea of a longer extension. Do you think he's likely to soften his stance in the face of a visit from Theresa May?
Well, I think Emmanuel Macron is just voicing what the other 26 EU leaders on the continent are thinking as well. Just let's get over this, because it's taking so much time, and every time Theresa May is coming either to Brussels or to other European capitals, like today in Paris and in Berlin, she basically comes empty-handed. She has nothing new. The European Union is absolutely open to any alternatives. So, for instance, the customs union that Jeremy Corbyn now tries to achieve with in his talks with Theresa May would be an alternative that the EU. It would be in reason for the EU to give another extension to the UK to handle Brexit, but it's not really. It doesn't really seem like Theresa May is going to ask that this afternoon here in Paris or in Berlin. So it will be the same gridlock as the previous weeks, and she has basically nothing new to offer. The European Union is very clear. We're open to any suggestions, but it's really it's really your problem now, the UK. So get over it, propose us something that's credible, and then we can talk. But at this very moment, it doesn't seem very likely the EU will agree to a longer extension.